Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol, and this is the Dateable Marriage Channel. So today is January 1st. Thus, therefore, there must be an obligatory, what are your New Year's resolutions? What are your goals for the year? What are you trying to do? And I both like these sort of videos and I dread them because I am terribly worried about saying I'm going to do something and then I don't do it and then I feel crappy about myself. But I'm going to do it anyway because this is just what it is. So I have three main basic goals for the year. The first one is I've looked back over all my notes and all the things I've written on my laptop, and it seems like I've been in this endless cycle of figuring out what topics I want to talk about, and I've made lists of things I want to talk about and what I want to write about in terms of actual books or actual products, and I've come up with a good 5 or 6 of them in 2017. But if I look at my notes, it is the same 5 or 6 really serious ones that I wrote down in 2016, and it's the same ones that I wrote down in 2015, and the same in 2014 and 2013 and 12 and maybe 11. I think my laptop only started in 2012. So it's the same stuff that I've come up with year after year after year. And this year, I think I just have to tune it out, take all these things and tune them into actual books, actual video series, actual products, things that people can buy and use, and just accept for myself that I cannot make them perfect. I can always second guess them, and they just need to be done to the best of whatever ability I have at the time. And if they are only 80% perfect, that is probably good enough. It is going to help people no matter what, and it's going to make me a couple of bucks no matter what. And that really is just something I have to do. So if you see, hopefully over the course of the year, that I'm suddenly tuning things out, it's not like I haven't thought about them, or I haven't worked on them, or I haven't developed them, or I haven't thought about them. I have, and I probably have for a good 5 or 6 years, and they just need to be tuned into actual things that people can buy and make their lives better. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, at my heart, I really am a content creator, and when I am creating content, I generally feel better about myself, and when I am not creating content and I'm not doing something, I am generally feeling a little bit worse about myself. And to be honest, some form of depression sets in where I feel like I should be, could be, ought to be doing something. And very obviously, the free stuff, this YouTube channel, the blog posts, all that sort of stuff does help create the business. And so that is all good from that sense. But I also just feel bad. And I can look back and see when I've been creating stuff more frequently, I feel better about myself, the business does better. And when I am not so frequent, it all slowly falls apart. So I just have to do it. And I am really challenging myself. I am situated where I am in Illinois, in our new place. There's really no excuses anymore. And I think I really just have to force myself to create some form of content every day. And I think it's probably going to be based with this YouTube channel, hopefully tune into the blog post, all that sort of stuff, but to do something every day. Now, that is a fairly big task. It is a fairly big chore. So it's going to be just interesting to see where the content goes. I want to do a lot more reader questions. I want to do a little more book reviews. I want to talk about what I'm actually doing. And it's going to mostly focus on the dateable marriage stuff, but I think I'm also going to branch out and talk about some other things that are particularly bugging me or I'm thinking about or whatever it is, just as a general thing. So those are the first 2 things. I just got to tune out the paid content, create the books. The second thing, I have to basically force myself to do daily videos. The third thing, and this is probably, for me in some ways, the most embarrassing and the hardest and the most difficult, is I really still need to continue to work on my health, most particularly my weight. Despite the fact that I am putting out material and talking about ways to be attractive, ways to be dateable, in many ways for myself, I feel about the least dateable I have felt for many, many years. And this all goes back to the heart attack that I had very early in 2016. I still get chest pains now and then. I can still push myself just a little too far and feel intense sort of stabbing pains in my chest and need to stop doing things. It's a very, very finely balanced thing, but slowly I've noticed my weight just sort of creeping up in the last couple of months, and I need to get on top of that and actually force myself to exercise to the level I can and basically be on top of it. So that's about it for that. To even just saying it is really sort of mortifying. It is what it is, though. And I feel better about myself. I feel better about myself when I weigh what I should, and I feel worse about myself when I don't. And I can look back at some of the earlier videos in this channel, and I can see what I looked like pre-heart attack, and I feel like I looked a whole lot better then. Even that was 3-4 years ago, whatever it is. So I really need to get back to that sort of stuff. So those are my 3 tasks. Those are my 3 monkeys for myself for the year: to actually create some books and paid content, to do the daily videos, and to actually stay on top of my overall health and weight and exercise and all that sort of stuff. Bearing in mind just the limitations I have. So that is about it. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's yourself. I hope you have a wonderful 2018. I hope you stick around and we get to go through some of this together. And I will talk to you soon.